that a little louder. This why. This why. A little louder. I'm a little louder than you ever heard before. When I was in the classroom, I was causing a storm. A storm like you've seen on X-Men. And when the teacher came up and tried to stick a pencil in my ear, it's kind of like I fenced him. Because I took my martial arts wrist lock and I put him in it. And that's about the time that the desk knocked over and the wall, I pushed him in it. Everybody was standing up kind of laughing. But I didn't get in trouble for it because Abe Lincoln already knew that if he started the drama, I couldn't get in trouble for it because I would just be fucked up like Dover High these days. I'd be spitting crazy shit in magical ways. I'd be coming with multiple sprays, 360 degrees in every single direction. Sometimes I'd be getting an unexpected erection, and I can't stop it, it's not my fault, and I always wear protection. I come back like I just won the election. Call me the selected, the anointed. Watch my finger point, and you just got pointed. You just got pointed, I just got jointed like I smoked that green shit, that Mary Jean, that makes you have a fabulous dream until your eyes start changing forms until they get bigger, smaller and bigger until they're a lot larger than typical. And when you look at my moms, they're opposite of typical. It's not shit that you could buy in the music store. It's not shit that you could take to your girlfriend and ask her to adore. She's gonna be persuaded to adore my style once she sees it in the first place. Because if you look at what I got and what I'm talking about, then you can tell why it's obvious that the girls just have to shout when they hear my name and they bring it up. This the wave, this the new beat, this the new age and the new time. I'm coming back, something like Ali when he was in his prime. Stopping the dime and the Firebird, cruising up so fast, turning it up, blasting the system. Probably getting pulled over in the OE, pulling the attorney card, and then the security guard or rent-a-cop decides to let me go because this is a stop that he doesn't want to make. Fuck with an attorney again. He learned in the first place when he had me drinking liquor in public right by the beach, and my mains who had warrants and they were out for his arrest. But it was funny when they had all these questions. I pulled the attorney card and then they just learned their lesson because the questions just all of a sudden disappeared. They even asked me to take a sobriety test before they let me left, but I said no, I'm sorry, because after the cop walked off taking my beer that I gave him, I shut the door and I locked it, put the window up, but you know I got two tops, so they wasn't up. And then the cop came back asking me if I could step out of the car, please. And I said, no, sir, I just don't want to. So please, get the fuck out of here, because I'm about to be out. And he said, but the door was just unlocked. Can you unlock it, please? And I said, sir, I'll tell you what. Why don't you get down on your knees and beg me, and I'll consider it. But if you have another question to ask, I'm going to have to make a phone call. And he said, no, it's not a question like that. We just want to make sure that you're straight to drive. And I was like, don't worry about me. If you look in my face, you can tell that I'm alive. So if I have to be alive, then I have to strive to get you the fuck out my face in whatever way that I have to do it. Change the beat up, you should be a model. You can't stop me because I'm getting back to the last song. Back to the last song when I was pulled over in OE and I gave them the attorney card and they said, we better just let this dude get the fuck out of here quick. And so since I wouldn't step out of the car, he asked me to say the ABCs from G to F and do it backwards, and I said not a problem, and I spit that shit when I was in my car, and then I said okay, bye-bye, sir, I mean, you're a bizarre dude, and why was you talking shit when Natasha was in the car with me, saying how do you know this guy, why don't you get the fuck out of here, he's a bad guy. And I was like, what, motherfucker, what's your problem? Bring your personal shit on the job. I'm so sorry if you couldn't get a girl in this whole world in your whole life, but Why when you're on the job you gotta be shit talking about my girl tonight, talking shit like you had toilet paper hanging out of your motherfucking mouth, clinging to your lips. Motherfuckers know that when I come through, if you fuck with me violently, I'm gonna leave you in a bloody mess, and I'm gonna come back and finish all the rest. Get bucked, and get fucked the fuck up. You might as well shut the fuck up or tuck the fuck up. You better be packing that shit, and you better have an army to back you up, because when I come through in all black on black on black on pink, coming through with all the rhymes and artillery that you could think, that you could dream or imagine or even vision, because I got the shit that you ain't never seen except for in the fiction. In the fiction shows, I got laser beams that'll get you looking like hoes, from your hat all the way down to your toes. You just got tried, you just got burnt by my laser beam, and you no longer living, and everybody around is like, is this kid from this galaxy? Where the fuck he come from? Pulling out laser beams like he was stuck in Star Wars. So call me Vader, Lord Vader. You can look at my rhymes and like my flavor. You can come and get a touch if you're lucky, and if you're lucky, I hope you don't fuck it up, cause if you do, you're gonna miss me. You can tempt me, but you know that it's gonna end up my way, because I run it where it's the highway. And yes, if you're cool, I'm definitely gonna give you some time. We're definitely gonna kick it like all the time that I can afford. And if you keep it cool, then you can stay down. But once you fuck up, it's bye-bye. No more coming around. No more calling my phone and thinking I'm gonna answer, because I am the answer. I'm the truth like Paul Pierce. He's coming behind the line and ending it like the finish line. Like, yo, this is my time, and you can't stop me. You can't compete with me. My style's nasty, nastier than the game. Eminem and Shady all combined in one brain. You wonder why I think that I'm the main, and it kind of shows because I got that certain strain of grass that makes my head think all these things. I'll take this one up, no pass. Let's go to the next. Let's turn it up another notch and get bucked. I just came up, and you know if I came up, that my name just got brought up. If my name just got brought up, then you know that the kid's hot like the sun, and it's burning the fuck up. Take me out of this world, take me to a place where I can just be chilling in the sand, loving this place, drinking my margarita like I was on a commercial. You look at my rhymes and you can tell I got that commercial game on lock. I got money from all different angles, and when it comes to making money, all the haters be looking like they just got strangled by themselves, because they ain't got shit for money, and they looking up like, who can we hate on today? How about J Money? He looks like he's got his shit on lock, and he looks like somebody that's kinda hot, so I might as well just hate on him and put him on my last album that never sold in the first place. But hey, at least I put his name out. I put it on the license plate of my car, and I guess I'm kinda bad, but I do it from afar, like an internet shit talker, getting on Facebook, talking some shit like you a baller, but your name just got brought up. And once we got in the gossip, it was all shot up. But we're back to last night, called a remix on a new beat, and I come back like I run the streets. I don't have to act and I don't have to front, because when I come through, everybody's looking at me for a blunt, and everybody's looking at me to pull a crazy stunt. But most likely only if somebody starts with me, because I'm not somebody that's gonna go out bullying nobody. I'm an OG and I got it on lock like OJ before he got caught up the second time to get what he deserved the first time for killing Monica Lewinsky. Oh wait, that wasn't him. That was Bill Clinton.